Hello everyone and welcome. As you can see here, I have a couple of guests today. That's some familiar faces, people you might recognize. I've got Heeva from Flush Packaging.
Hello everyone.
And Nichole from Avery.
Hi.
Yeah, two of our partners. They're here visiting us in person after, many years of working together. So it's been very exciting, and I'm excited to show you guys what we have to share with you today. So feel free to drop any questions you have in the comments. There should be links to everyone's website in the video description, all that good stuff. And yeah, please ask questions if you have them. Otherwise, we'll just jump into it.
Yeah.
Or if there's any introduction you want to make or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming. We're so excited to be here, working with Cassi and CandleScience for several years now. So thank you for having us.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, super happy to be here. Love Cassi, love Flush Packaging.
Aw, thank you.
Super excited, just happy to actually finally get to meet them in
Yeah.
real life. So
Yeah, I know. It's like we feel like we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
We've been working and doing
Yeah.
lives together for a while. So it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, it felt so familiar getting together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
now we're real friends. Sorry.
Yeah. Always. we already were. We already were.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we have some cool stuff to show you guys. Some packaging, labeling, inspiration, just some great ideas that feel free to steal them. I mean, take them and make them yours.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What do we want to start with?
Oh my gosh.
You pick. What's your favorite?
Well, let's just start the one right here.
Yeah.
Right in front of me.
All right, here, I'm going to do a top down.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do let's see here. Little unboxing. And first, you can notice the beautiful label here.
Ooh.
Nichole, you want to talk about the label?
Yeah, so this is actually a roll label. I can. Ooh. Oh, there's one missing. Ooh. This is printed on our white film, and it has a matte laminate. And what's really cool about this design is you'll notice the top half here is completely transparent. So we didn't lay any white underprint here, which is why when you look at it on the box, you can kind of see the color of the box underneath. It looks amazing on this box here.
Oh yeah, especially on the craft.
Mm-hmm.
It looks just
Yeah. It
perfect
almost
combo.
looks printed on.
Yeah. Which is something we hear a lot when people try to go for custom printing on a box, and we say, hey, with the labels, with the right label, you can achieve that look pretty easily. And so yeah, you can see that here. Get the lid out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you want to mention what box this is? I
Yeah.
know it's a 2-pack.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a 2-pack. It's rather robust, designed for the CandleScience 16-ounce mason jars and their canning jars as well. It's a modular box, so it works for either. And you have these little zipper pull tabs here that allow you to open it without having to use a knife or anything like that to cut it open. So it's pretty simple. Sure, we can just go ahead and rip it open here. You can see you can use both sides there. Rip it open like that, and then pops open.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's
Perfect
awesome.
packaging.
And let's see, on one side we have, again, beautiful label.
I love that label.
Sage
Yeah.
and Cypress, yeah.
Yep.
This
Awesome.
one is printed just on a matte white paper, and you'll notice that the labels actually match the box lid, right? So I switched them though. This is Sage and Cypress on that side. And then this one is Cinnamon Chai.
Yeah.
Very
And that one's
fancy.
the square mason jar too, and you can see this is the
Yeah.
straight-sided one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
on the
really-
left is the canning jar, and then the right
Yeah.
is the
this
mason.
way.
Yeah, 16-ounce mason. Yeah.
And it's a really cool way to kind of elevate that packaging, right? So you open the box, you have this beautiful label here, and then you have the label inside that kind of matches it. And
It's just a great combo.
I just
Yeah.
love this
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite labels that
Yeah.
we've seen.
Looking at it, even on the screen, it totally looks like it's actually written on
Yeah.
the box. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this one.
A fave.
I think it is my new fave.
Yeah.
I'm taking this. I'm just kidding.
All right, what's next?
Let's do this one because this is a fan
Let's do
favorite.
it.
I think.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That was my real favorite.
Yeah, this one is my favorite, and I've seen so many of you guys using this one. You might recognize it if you've seen it before. It is the 2-ounce tin, the 6-pack.
Yeah, and it is also a shipping box. We can open it up, and I mean, talk about an unboxing. That's about as clean as it gets.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to make it look better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would buy this in real life.
If you're looking to make that first impression on your customer, I mean, putting it together with the tins, beautiful labels, an organized protective box. I mean, the first impression, we all know how important that is, and this is certainly has been a really popular one. I mean, a go-to for your discovery sets, and
Yeah, discovery sets, like reaching out and connecting with potential wholesale clients, doing subscription boxes even if you want to like do a little like monthly subscriber box.
I love that.
Yeah, it's manageable and it's consistent. I mean, you can do it over and over again, and you can change up the labels. Just have fun with it. So
Special seasonal releases maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What about the labels for these, Nichole?
Yeah, so the labels for these, we did a large kind of label for the box lid, and they all line up with the scents that are inside.
Beautiful.
And we print sheets for this one, so as you guys can see here, these are a 1.5-inch round label on the matte white film. And you can do, I think we've talked about it many times in the past, but the cool thing about sheets is you can literally have every label on here different. So, you know, you have 4 of each scent.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome.
One of my favorite things that you can do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're prototyping or you have, of course, you're going to have like your best sellers, right? So this scent sells better than this one. And then we have the actual labels that are on the side of the tin.
Oh, yeah.
Will you be my hand model? Thank you.
Oh,
Heeva.
sure.
So you can see it goes around the tin. So you have the top as well as the body. Same thing, you have all the different labels. And then you have the one that goes on the top of the box.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can get 2 out on on one sheet.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So you can do 2 on a sheet, and then all the different varieties here.
Yeah.
But it just looks so beautiful. Like, when we put that together, I kind of got chills inside.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my favorite. And
yeah,
I see you guys using this one all the time. This one, you know, a lot of these, but this one in particular, I see a lot posted on Instagram. And I just think it's super cool that you're adopting it because it's a really great way to showcase your products.
Yeah, definitely.
And we do have a question.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, definitely getting inspiration. Love it.
Yay.
Any chance on getting a 4-ounce tin option?
Oh, yeah. 4-ounce tins have been highly requested lately. We'll definitely be putting that into the fold soon. We're always in product development mode, and the more vocal you guys are about what you want to see, I mean, we really just try to go and prioritize based off of what everyone is asking for. So, yeah, 4-ounce tins have been a popular one. We're sorry we don't have anything to date yet, but we promise as we grow out that area, we will definitely have some cool options for you guys.
Yeah.
And let us know, like, what sort of configurations you want to see. Like, do you want to see a 3-pack, a 6-pack, kind of like the one you just saw? That's super helpful. Yeah.
Start a petition online.
Yeah.
For all the 4-ounce people.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Which next?
On to the next.
We've done these 2, right?
Yeah.
Let me
These
move
2.
these so my mind doesn't get confused.
Oh, good idea.
Which it easily does. Okay.
Oh.
Good thing they're in protected packaging.
Yeah.
It's safe though. It's totally safe.
I didn't hear any breakage. So,
yeah, we're good. We're good
You
to
can
go.
literally. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we've tossed these off like the 3rd floor of a parking garage before, and that was a fun day. It was very safe.
I want a day of throwing flush boxes.
They're certainly fun to throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's inside this
All right.
one. All right.
Ooh. Single shipper.
Single shipper for the modern ceramic.
That's the burnt sienna color.
Yeah. With the cork lid. Beautiful. Tapered cork lid.
Yeah.
And the labels, Nichole? You want to go over the labels?
Yeah, this is actually printed on our bright white felt. It's really beautiful. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a little bit of a textured paper. It's almost like a more high-end, like a state paper if you've gotten one of our sample packs before. And it's just really beautiful. It kind of elevates this jar, and you've got that texture difference. And on the top of this one, we did something. Do it.
There you go.
Get that tactile experience.
There's just a nice texture going on all
Yeah.
over
I
with
know,
the vessel, the
yeah.
label.
It's almost like therapeutic. Or just rub my label.
It really is.
So for this one, we just put the product label on the box too. So since it's a single shipper, you could always do something different. Cassie had a really great idea earlier of like getting like a custom made stamp.
Yeah.
And even just like stamping that on the top of your box. I think that would be a really amazing idea too.
Or maybe like a thank you message, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of having like a card insert, you just do it right on the box. Maybe.
Yeah, we have found that is a really impactful area, just right under the lid. Any messaging you want to put there, for sure, it will be seen. So,
Yeah, and if you are curious about these boxes in particular, the one pieces, we use these ourselves at CandleScience to ship our single piece container samples.
Yeah.
So we do, not of all of our containers, but we do send out one piece samples of the modern ceramics, the Nordic ceramic jars, and we're going to expand that in the future. So it's a good way to like check out jar samples, but also get, a sample of the packaging as well, because that's what we ship them in, because they're protective.
Yeah. If you see them come in this box, it's a Flush box. So come and find it on our site. You'll find it. Yeah.
Run, don't walk.
All right.
I love this jar.
I know.
Awesome.
That one looks so good with that label.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
awesome.
using that label on like a lot of different jars to show it off lately, because it just...
Every time we get one, I'm like, I'm going to order this one. I'm like, no, actually, I'm going to order these ones.
Yeah.
Those ones are top of my list right now.
All right, so we do have, here's a funny question. How high could you drop the box from, though?
Wow. Well, check out our Instagram. We have thrown it off of a lot of things. The roof of our warehouse is about 25 feet or something. That's probably the highest. We've hit it with our cars. We've hit it with the forklift. We have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah. Go check them out on Instagram, because you'll be able to see it.
Cassie may have us beat though with the parking garage.
Yeah.
I don't think we haven't done that yet.
Yeah. How high up did we go, Dana? We went to like the 4th floor, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
We decided to call it at that point. We could have gone up to 6, but we were getting some stares from people. So
honestly, if your boxes are going off of 4th floor buildings, you should be calling your post office and complaining. So
and ironically, the post office was right across the street, so
Oh,
we didn't
perfect.
want to like.
Perfect.
So pretty high.
Thank you.
Let me not throw this on the floor.
All right.
All right.
Do the next one. There's one more question, but I think it might be.
About
we're
that
going
one?
to show the straight-sided tumbler
Oh, okay.
box.
All right. So this is one of our most popular boxes. This is our straight-sided tumbler 3-pack. It's a one-piece box. You can see here we've got the attached insert in the front. And we've got these little locking tabs actually on the side. You may be able to see that on the insert. That locks it in place when it's assembled. And then, of course, you can't help but notice the labels as well. Nichole?
Yeah. So what I really love that our designer did with this one is she did a different size label on each one. So, guys, these are really in here good. Okay.
They're very safe.
They're super safe, trust me. So here's the lavender embers, and this is on a rectangle label. And then we have another square-ish rectangle label.
Yeah, chamomile tea.
Chamomile tea. I love that. And then notice like the purple for lavender, and I'm just getting that like the green for tea. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then a coffee shop. And if you rotate it, you can see the different placements. So you can either do it
cool.
on the bottom, or you can do it on the top. And then we have our lid label here that, of course, has all of the different scents that are inside the box. So it's just a really beautiful, like if you're shipping it to a customer, whatever it is, it's just such a beautiful experience.
Yeah. It just looks so
nice.
Right?
It just looks good.
And on the label, you can throw your website on there. I mean, the contact info is great. This is just a great feel when you open the box. You just feel very warm and welcoming.
Yeah, and what she actually did here is there's a little bit of a scent. So lavender embers fragrance. Oil invokes the feeling of being surrounded by fresh greenery with the whispers of lavender smoke.
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good description.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or I think it's from your website.
Yeah.
And then I'll show, here's the same exact containers, but with a little bit of a different feel. So if you don't want,
I'll trade you boxes.
Switch.
Yeah, so something a little different here.
If you don't want that rectangle kind of look with all the scents, you could literally just do one label on each one with the corresponding scent too.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Beautiful.
So pretty. I love those colors.
Me too.
It's very springy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very soothing. Very, I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the slightly different like label colors for different scents. I love the way that works, and it just looks really cohesive and thought out and just very intentional.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the first time I've seen it where there's a different size label in each one, but it looks really awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have a somewhat related question for the straight-sided tumblers. I know it states it's not compatible with the lids in the box. Will it be an option in the future?
Oh, that's a great question. So yeah, we do have a disclaimer on our site with certain lids that the boxes aren't compatible with. That's mainly due to just that height difference that's added on. And the box originally wasn't designed for that height difference, but for sure, I mean, the tumblers are so popular, and to make sure we can capture as many different combinations as possible, we'd love to add one in the future for those higher lids. And try to maintain that same style, that same opening experience that you see when you immediately have the containers there and just beautifully presented. So yeah, eventually we will have an ability to accommodate those lids.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the moment, unfortunately, I'm sorry, we don't have a good option for that one, but stay tuned for more updates for sure.
Yeah, and let them know like what lids you want, what lids are you using that you would want the boxes for. So we, got to collect all that data so we can give you what you want. Good question though.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Oh, here's a question for both of you guys. For the Dream ceramic tumblers, which are new, will there be flush packaging available, and what label would you recommend for that vessel? Do we have any? I think we have some around here somewhere.
Yeah, and we will actually be launching our single shipper for the Dream ceramic next week, so stay tuned for that.
Oh,
we'll have
are we offering those as singles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you guys are offering them as singles.
Yeah.
And we will be making them live next week. Yeah. So yeah, come check it out, and next week it'll be up, and we'll announce it on Instagram, on social. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I have not seen what they look like yet, so I don't have a label.
We will get you some. We will get you some. I'm sorry we haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
As soon as I do.
We have some around here somewhere.
Sounds.
Are we getting some?
Yeah, I think Dana's going to grab some. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, these are really nice tumblers. They have that soft matte touch, kind of like a luxury feel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll get some.
Cool.
Oh, here we go.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dana. As always, to the rescue. Yeah, so here they are. They're smaller than the straight-sided tumblers.
Ooh, dreamy.
Yeah.
But very dreamy.
Yeah, that soft touch is just so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, here, I'll do that if you want to. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has that like soft touch matte feel. Very fingerprint resistant, which is really nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, like you don't see any
Yeah,
of
I
it
mean, you're
show
touching
up
all
on
over
there.
it. Yeah.
That's amazing, especially for applying labels too, because it drives me crazy when you're applying a label and you get like the residue on them.
But yeah, no, there's lots of labeling options you could do. I think I've actually used that exact label, the cinnamon chai one, on the, what's the color of that one? It's like a terracotta color ceramic jar. It looked really good.
Yeah, I think I always love like a white label on black. Like I think the white on black contrast is amazing. So my instinct would go to something that's like white on this one. Almost like,
something more classic.
One of these.
Yeah, we can do top. Yeah.
I think that would look really beautiful on that.
Yeah.
And especially because this one has, we haven't gotten to it yet. I know it's in that last box, but it's got a white underprint, but the label itself is actually clear.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that would look really beautiful, especially because you can almost see like the black coming through.
Yeah. As you press it down, you can see it.
It's a cool effect.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then my instinct for this one would be to maybe go with more of like a textured paper and a state, like to elevate the color of it.
Yeah.
Maybe stay away from just white or clear, but something like almost a cinnamon ones are printed on here, but I don't think I have any like actual state with me, but I think something estate or craft would be really beautiful on this blue.
Oh, craft would be great.
Yeah,
craft
or
brown.
the hemp paper
Yeah.
maybe.
Ooh, the hemp would be really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Something
Yeah, more
textured.
of a natural look, whereas this one's kind of almost like a tuxedo kind of
Yeah.
thing, like a classy kind
Yes.
of
Oh,
look.
look,
Yeah.
here we have some hemp paper
Dana, you are wonderful.
and some
Perfect.
craft as well if we want
Yeah.
to check that out.
Oh yeah. Do you want to throw a craft one on this one?
How about you do it?
I can do it. I can test my skills.
I actually want to try one of these on the black one.
Yeah, I like that contrast a lot.
What do you think, Nicole? Did I do a good job?
No.
No.
No, it's beautiful. It's perfect.
I get a practice one.
No, it looks perfect.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. And even because this design has a little bit of that gray blue in it, it ties to the background of the...
Yeah. Yeah, very
Tumbler.
subtle right there.
That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
I like that one.
If only you could see like the speckles of the hemp. This is our hemp material, so it's got like
Let's see how high
speckles in
how
it.
I can.
Oh, I didn't realize the camera
Yeah.
was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm really liking the hemp paper.
Yeah.
That's a favorite.
And we did update our sample pack. So if you have one of our old sample packs, we very recently updated our sheet sample pack. So if you haven't got one yet, go to avery.com/CandleScience. You'll get the hemp paper, all of our new materials. So I would definitely check that
Your
out.
sample packs are awesome. They show you everything. You get your hands on them. You get to feel them. It's super cool.
They're my favorite.
Yeah. Especially the materials like the estate paper that are only on rolls right now.
Yeah.
It's really handy to be able to see if that kind of material is going to work for your needs.
Yeah.
Without having to, spring for a roll. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Nice. Questions.
Yes.
Okay, this is sort of an unrelated question, but we might have to do some of this at the end. I love the video where this was Dana and I, where we smelled weird scent combos, and I think we need you guys to
I
do
remember
some of that
this.
as well. So
I'm down.
Yeah, I'll save it towards
Yeah.
the end when we're done showing all this, and I think it'll be. I'd love to get your reaction to this unhinged
Yes.
blend.
Am I gonna guess?
We're doing it.
You might like it. Some people have said they really like it, and
Okay.
one person said it's like a bestseller for them. So
Ooh.
I mean,
Oh.
there's a scent out there for everyone. I mean, there's
All right.
no objective good or bad
with
scent.
grass. Okay. I
Cake
like
with grass.
Bring
Yep.
it on.
It was very It was something else.
I think the only one I've ever smelled that like made me is the tomato leaf one. Where
Yeah.
I was kind of like too much. But
Oh man, see, that's one of my favorites.
Really?
I like the tomato
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like walking by your house and you just like get a little whiff of a garden.
I mixed it with some other things to kind of tone it down, and I like it. But
Okay.
like straight up, I'm just like,
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a niche
Yeah.
scent. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
If you love it though, I'm not judging you.
Yeah. Okay. Question: would the small apothecary jar also work in the straight-sided tumbler box?
The small apothecary jar.
I don't know.
We've tried it. I don't think we quite
Yeah.
recommend it though. It's not those boxes. The way that the vessels fit inside are very tight tolerance. So if there's a vessel that isn't quite, it's not designed for it, we would be hesitant to recommend for you to ship with it. I mean, you're certainly welcome to try, but just in our experience of seeing how things fit, we wouldn't comfortably be able to recommend it. But as we do find these, I mean, we find it doesn't fit into one of our current boxes. We certainly put it on our development list, and then we will eventually have a box for it. But but for sure, you can go on our website and try a sample. All of our samples ship for free, so you can order up to 5 samples at a time. Yeah, if you want to take us to the site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Flush website, and they have a section just for CandleScience. So if you use any, of our containers and there's packaging available, you'll find it here.
Yeah.
And then.
And we tried to categorize it as straight across to how CandleScience nomenclature for vessels are. So should be pretty simple to find your vessel and if we have any packaging for it. And then if you click into any one of those, you'll find we have an order a sample button at the top.
Adding it. And you can get,
And
how
there you
many
go.
can you get at once?
You can order up to 5.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you order up to 5, we pay the shipping on it, so it's on us, and that's just our way to get a box to you. You can try it out. No risk from having to buy 25 or 50 boxes or something like that. And yeah, give it a shot. I mean, you'd be surprised how it works out for you. You may think it's not going to work, and then you get it, and you're happy you tried it out. So.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, Cassie.
Of course. I know that technology is so fancy
Yeah.
to be able to,
So cool.
show that. All right. Let's see. We did have some other questions. Oh, and then same question for status jars as well, which I imagine
Yeah.
the answer is the same. Yeah.
Same thing. The status jars they're an interesting one, but they are on our list. But we will eventually have status jar packaging for sure. We know those are really popular.
Oh, and the nice comments. Love the different shapes. It definitely gives it a unique finish. You saw in a prior live with Avery when you took the square and turned it into a diamond. Yeah, that was one. I really liked that one too.
I love that trick.
Yeah, just turn it on its side.
Yeah. We did that with the arch label too.
Flipped it upside down.
Yeah,
right?
where we flipped the arch upside down so that the circular part was on the bottom instead of the top.
You can also do it sideways with the arch where you get the circle.
Oh yeah, we did
and then
that too.
There's so many fun things that you can do.
Just playing on perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Makes it a little different.
All right. We have this one, right? This last one?
Oh, let's do it. Is this the last one? I guess so.
Yeah. I'm just afraid to put these down.
So here we have a 6-pack. You can see we've actually gone through and opened this halfway already for you, but you can see our unboxing zippers right there. Again, you don't have to use a knife or anything to open them, so it's super easy. You just pull the tabs. And this one specifically has the medium straight-sided jars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
In amber.
in amber.
Yeah.
With the same labels that we just went
Yes.
over, yeah.
This is the label. It's clear, so it's actually on a clear film, but we printed white over it. So you can kind of see a sheet of it here. So when I actually remove this label, it's almost, the cameras are
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Now that I know. Oh, you can't really tell. It's almost transparent, but it's a clear label and it's got white printed on it.
Yeah.
So on the jar, you can see that it almost melds into the jar. It's so
It,
cool.
the effect is really neat.
It's so cool.
Yeah, we were kind of like playing with some different ideas earlier today, and we were all like, "Oh,
I was like, I think it's wrong," and I'm like, "No, this is right. This is so right."
it's very
Yeah.
right." Yeah.
And you never know until you put the label on there,
Right.
right? So it's so important to try a sample, like the sample packs. You can test all this stuff out. Throw it on an amber jar, a clear jar, how you like it. And I mean, this is where experimenting goes a long way. So yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
This is funny. The packaging looks more expensive than the candle itself.
Hey.
Well, we're happy to report that it's not that expensive. So it's definitely
It all works together.
For
Yeah.
sure.
It's a full look.
Yeah.
And I mean, you want your packaging to be just as nice as your candle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that is all part of the experience, especially when you're shipping.
Definitely.
And you can see here, guys, you can see the fit. Actually, if we turn it over like this, there's just the light friction fit in there. So these fit really nicely.
Really nice.
And again, these ones you can come try a sample as well. Any of our boxes.
Yeah.
So give them a shot.
All about that experience.
All about the experience.
For sure, yeah. And remember too, so you get your 10% off always.
Oh, yeah.
For labels for CandleScience. So if you go to our partnership
Oh,
page.
actually, I can show that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I keep forgetting you can do that.
All right, so yeah, if you go to avery.com/CandleScience, it will take you to this nice page where you'll see all kinds of candle-related content and articles.
Beautiful flush box.
Yeah, beautiful flush box as well. I love this.
Me too.
And then, and you'll get 10% off all your label orders. You just have to use this URL.
Landing page,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll automatically apply to your cart. So
Yeah.
you can get your sample pack right there for
Oh, yeah.
free.
This is where you get your sample pack.
And you get that 10% off for being CandleScience customers.
Yeah, and you just enter your shipping information, and it gets to you totally free.
Yeah,
Sign
that
your life away.
couldn't be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was our
Awesome. That's all the boxes, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys have questions, let us know. And now I think we're going to try this
The smell test?
interesting blend.
Okay.
Okay. You first.
Me first.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, no, I'll make you. I'm gonna make you each one,
Okay.
so you can experience it at the same time.
Oh Lord.
Okay. We can't look and see what it is.
Are we gonna pretend we like it?
No, you don't have to pretend you like it. Don't worry.
I got a feeling we won't be able to hide it, whether or not
Okay.
we like it or
No,
not.
this is we only want real life reactions.
Okay.
I don't think Dana or I liked this, so we. Right, and I'm using our blotter strips here. This is what we like to do to test blends. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a second.
Okay. Let it magnify.
Yeah, let it just dry
Yeah,
down a
great.
little. Yeah, and I think
suddenly have to use the restroom.
yeah, this has taken the top spot for the most interesting fragrance blend. Previously, it was whiskey and cake. Now it is fresh cut grass
Thank
and
you.
Oh,
cake.
That one's yours.
Oh, this is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think.
And so just kind of waft it, in front of your nose, just kind of get an impression. Nichole's face.
It's not bad. It's just weird.
Yeah, they just don't really go
This-
together.
This just has, yeah.
Mm-mm. No, I
It's-
don't like it.
It's almost confusing.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, it's
I had to do
confusing.
it a few times. I'm like,
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, there are people who, like it, and maybe they just have
Oof.
more advanced noses than we do.
I have very.
I smell like
juvenile
grass.
nose.
Yeah.
I smell the grass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, I don't know whose idea it was. It was probably Dana's. It's giving, kids' birthday party outside in the summertime, but the cake gets smashed on the grass.
Yeah.
And then the
Oh,
birthday
yeah.
boy is just crying.
It's just trauma.
That's that's a perfect
Yeah.
description of what that is.
Use a palette cleanser.
Oh, here's
Oh.
here's some good ones.
Yay.
What is it?
Thank you.
Moonflower nectar and redwood and moss.
Ooh.
Bosom balls?
Thank you. Moonflower nectar, is that what
Yeah,
it is?
moonflower nectar and redwoods
Oh, yeah.
and moss, which is one of my favorite
Oh,
blends.
yes.
Oh my.
Just
Oh,
This
I like
is-
yeah.
that one.
So we made them smell something kind of iffy, and so now they can smell something good.
This I like.
Yeah, this is good.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would
I
have
can
a
kind of
candle
keep doing
this.
this.
yeah.
Like all day.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I rub it on me. Now it's my perfume.
Yeah, Nicole's face.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's gross.
Yeah, it was.
That one I like.
All right. Oh, and here's something else we were talking about earlier. We always get this request. We'd love
Yeah.
to see packaging for reed diffusers. Yeah, it's
Absolutely, yeah. That's a tough one,
It's a
and to be honest with you, we need to do a little bit more research and learn about how you guys like to offer your reed diffusers, and make sure that we can develop something that you actually want in your reed diffuser packaging. So as we learn more, I mean, please send us a message about maybe some of the things that you would like to see in reed diffuser packaging. There are a lot of ways we can do it, but we want to make the right balance of complexity and cost and appeal and aesthetics and all of that for you
Yeah.
guys. So, but thank you so much for the suggestion, and just let us know what sort of specifics you would like in your packaging, in your ideal packaging, and we'll take that to heart when we go to develop something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
These are
are
nice.
you
These
shipping
are
a lot of
nice.
Oh,
refills,
thank you.
for example?
I can still smell that. Further away.
Yeah, the reed diffusers are tough because the bottles are also different. Candle jars, it's like the primary difference for most of them is just the diameter. They're
Right.
all almost all are circular. The reed diffuser bottles are a little bit different.
Yeah, you have the bottle and you have the long reeds.
The reeds,
Yeah.
and there doesn't seem to be like a standard diffuser bottle shape. I mean, we've got squares, we've got the round ones, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's a lot more variety. But if you guys like see anything that you like that is like cool reed diffuser packaging, I mean, let us know.
Yeah.
The reed diffusers are getting more and more popular.
Yeah.
I see more and more people using them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like every bathroom I go into, I see one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they're nice because I see them in a lot of restaurants because you don't want to
yeah.
necessarily be burning a candle in an unattended bathroom for hours on end. But
Yeah.
a reed diffuser, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, might stick
Yeah.
around for another minute or two.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, in case people have questions, so feel free to ask any.
Yes.
And make sure to follow both Avery and Flush Packaging on your socials on Instagram. It's just at Avery and at Flush Packaging.
Yeah. It's super easy to find us.
Yeah. And so make sure, and also follow CandleScience if you're not already.
We love CandleScience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really fun to have these guys here in person. We originally were going to have Nichole come out in 2020 in like
my gosh.
April or
Yep.
something, and then
Flight was booked, hotel was booked,
all the things happened.
and the world shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
and
finally here.
And this
Here
is
we
your
are.
first time here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to North Carolina.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's
I love
awesome.
It here.
yeah, they're here at the beginning of pollen season, which
Yeah.
slightly unfortunate, but at least
Yeah.
it's not full-on pollen season.
Yeah. And we're both from California, so all the trees are just like it's gorgeous here. The trees and the
Oh,
water,
yeah.
like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's
thank
been
you so
so
much for
fun.
having us. The whole
Yeah.
team is so awesome, and
Mhm.
we couldn't be happier.
We
Yeah.
like you. We like
Yeah.
you guys like
Yeah.
a lot bit.
Oh yeah, a box for a square diffuser. Yeah,
Square. Okay.
good information.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, the diffuser, those are an interesting challenge. Even just for like retail packaging, it's like
Yeah.
we've looked into a lot of options, and it's tough to find something that works.
Yeah, something that works and it's not just like overly complex, and especially for shipping. If we want to make something that you can
Yeah.
ship, perhaps we can make something that's more retail focused, where like you would put that into another box to ship. But yeah, we would just have to play with that and
Yeah.
see what the implications of that are.
Okay, well, this is a question, unfortunately. So, CandleScience ships to the U.S. and Canada only. Unfortunately, we don't ship outside those countries at this time. Maybe in the future.
Yeah, and we just ship to the lower 48 at the moment. Yeah.
In U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico.
Yeah, yeah, and we do have shipping to Puerto Rico as well. Limited shipping.
Yeah.
But it's there. It's available. Oh, here's a cool question.
Yeah.
As far as breakage goes, is it better to stand candles up in the box or lay them on their side?
That's a great question. And so generally we like to place them vertically in the box. And the strongest point, in that position the candle likes to live is just in that vertical orientation. If you put it on its side, it's just a lot thinner glass on the side of the jars generally, and then you just have more weight just spread across a smaller area. Yeah. So top-down forces and in this orientation much stronger than putting it on their side. However, there are containers where like we would put them on their side if we pack them just accordingly. So when we go to pack something like this, we wouldn't make this same style box with the vessel on its side, but perhaps if we made a more robust version of this, perhaps like our zipper style boxes that you saw earlier, we may be able to get away with that. But generally, we'd like to keep them in this orientation. Yeah.
Well, I think it's like a better just way to display the candle like that too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, this is just an experience. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
For sure. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Those colors just
I love
look
that.
amazing
That's
on
so
there.
nice.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Well, I think
That's
that's
about it?
Yeah, that's about it for the questions. But if you have any questions or ones that didn't get answered today, feel free to write in to one of us or all of us,
Yeah.
and we will, forward it along. Yeah. Thanks so much for checking this out today, guys. It's been so fun to have these guys with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. And
Yeah.
all the questions, I mean, that means a lot. Your guys' interest in seeing us wanting to do better, create better products for you guys, more products, and thank you for taking the time to watch.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. We
Yeah.
will see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.